Well, let's get more on this now from Dan Arbell, who speaks to us from Rockville, Maryland. Dan is a former deputy chief of mission at the Embassy of Israel and an academic at American University. Dan, great to have you on the program with us. First off, I'd like to know your thoughts on the significance of this visit and what are your expectations for what might come out of it?
I think it's very significant. I think it started off very well after 14 years of not having such a summit. The Israeli president visits Ankara. The topics of discussions are serious, and both sides are very keen on advancing bilateral relations and also looking together at the region. So I think it's a good start, but obviously a lot has to be done in order for the relationship to go back to some sort of normalcy. And for that purpose, the Turkish foreign minister will travel to Israel next month and talk to his counterpart about ways and mechanisms that need to be established to promote ties. But absolutely, I think it's important, and I think that it's a good start.
How have things changed with the new Israeli government to make this possible? Is it because Benjamin Netanyahu is no longer in power?
I think the fact that Netanyahu is no longer in power certainly helped Erdogan move forward. I think that there's also greater openness on the part of Israelis to normalize ties with Turkey as they realize that there are many common interests for them to advance, Israeli and Turkish interests that coincide. And so, and President Herzog is an apolitical figure. It's a president of Israel is a ceremonial position, yet he does represent he's not a politician, and he represents all walks of life in Israel, all communities. And so for him, it's easier kind of to move forward and not with disregard to the political situation. He can afford taking steps and actually moving things forward.
I know that this meeting has been months in the making, but the timing of this visit, of course, comes during the Russian attacks in Ukraine. Do you think that'll factor at all into these talks?
Yeah, I think absolutely. The fact that both sides, Israel and Turkey, have been kind of neutral on Russia-Ukraine and have been offered and have been involved in mediating between Russia and Ukraine and between Russia and the West, offers them an opportunity to further cooperate. It also, the whole energy issue, which was a central issue in the discussions between Erdogan and Herzog, is also a burning issue for Europe as Europe faces gas shortages. And so if Israel and Turkey cooperate on energy, it will be also for the better of Europe. And so there definitely, the situation does offer new opportunities for cooperation between Israel and Turkey, both diplomatically and on energy issues.
All right, great to have your insight into this. Dan Arbell joining us from Rockville, Maryland. Thank you.